Today, we're going to peel back the layers on a job we all think we know, and what we find might just surprise you. We're going to look at the services of a modern plumbing company to uncover a high-tech, complex reality that goes way, way beyond just a leaky faucet. Okay, quick question for you. When I say the word plumber, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Seriously, picture it. Is it, a person with a giant wrench, maybe crammed under a kitchen sink? Yeah, for most of us, that's the classic image, right? And look, you're not wrong. That image of fixing drips and dealing with clogs is absolutely part of it. But, and this is a big but, that's just a tiny piece of the puzzle. It's kind of like saying a smartphone is only good for making phone calls. There is so much more to the story. All right, so let's start with what we all know. This is the foundation, right? The bread and butter of the profession. These are the services that, let's face it, we all count on to keep our homes from, well, falling apart. Yeah, we're talking about the everyday fixes. Repairing or installing a toilet, finally getting that dripping faucet to shut up, dealing with sinks in the kitchen or the bathroom. These are the absolute essentials. And don't get me wrong, they take real skill and precision. This is the core toolkit that every single pro has to have down pat. Okay, but what about the problems you can't see? The ones hidden behind walls or under the floor? Well, this is where things get really interesting. We're about to go deeper, way beyond just the surface, and right into the hidden, complex systems that are basically the veins and arteries of your house. So forget simple drips for a second. Think about a burst pipe in the middle of winter. That's a full-blown emergency. These pros are using tiny video cameras to snake through your sewer lines to find a problem without ever having to dig up your entire lawn. And it doesn't stop there. We're talking about sump pump systems, water damage restoration, and even excavation services. This is serious high-stakes stuff. And the tools? Oh man, the tools have completely changed. It's not just about a simple plumber snake anymore. Take something like hydrojetting. This is wild. It uses these incredibly high-pressure jets of water to literally blast through anything in its way. Grease, roots, you name it. It's less like unclogging a drain and more like performing surgery on your home's plumbing. All right, so we've leveled up from simple fixes to high-tech diagnostics. But what if I told you it doesn't even stop with water? The modern pro has taken another huge leap into managing pretty much all the critical systems that make your house a comfortable, safe place to live.
It turns out, a lot of these pros are also certified experts in what's called HVAC. That's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. So they're not just dealing with water heaters and pipes. They're working on furnaces, boilers, heat pumps, even the gas lines that power them. They're basically the masters of your home's entire mechanical ecosystem: water, heat, and air.
And that really changes the whole picture, doesn't it? Because now we're talking about more than just being comfortable. This is about being safe. I mean, keeping your AC running is great, but having the training to find and fix a dangerous gas leak, that is a whole other level of expertise and responsibility. It's about managing your home's entire environment.
And now we get to what might be the most surprising part of this whole thing. The evolution didn't stop at pipes or furnaces. Nope. The modern home systems expert has stepped right into the 21st century. They've become your home's go-to tech support.
And I don't just mean they can plug something in. We're talking about installing smart thermostats that actually learn your routine to save you money. Or think about this, a smart water valve that can detect a leak on its own and just shut the water off, saving you from a potential flood. They're setting up these incredible interconnected systems, even things like flood and radon control, that make our homes safer and way more efficient. A perfect example of this is the tankless water heater. This isn't just a slightly better version of that giant tank in your basement. It's a whole different ballgame. It heats water instantly, on demand, which saves a ton of energy and space. But you can't just slap one of these in. It takes specialized, modern know-how to install and service them. So, okay, we've gone from pipes to furnaces to smart tech. What does all this add up to? Well, it means that original picture we had in our heads, it's completely out of date. It's time for a major update on what this job actually is. And a huge part of this new definition is their availability. A lot of these pros are on call 24/7. Think about it. It's 3 in the morning, a pipe bursts, and water is everywhere. Who are you going to call? In a very real sense, they've become the first responders for our homes. And that really sums it all up, right? The old idea of a wrench turner who just reacts to problems is gone. What we have now is a home systems technician. They're not just fixing a leak, they're managing your home's entire water ecosystem. They're not just unclogging a drain, they're installing smart tech to stop disasters before they even happen. It's a total shift from reactive to proactive.
And when you think about it, someone who has access to all your home's critical systems, your water, your heat, your gas, even your smart home network, that relationship has to be built on a massive amount of trust. It goes way beyond just knowing how to fix something. It's about being a true professional, someone you can count on to keep your home and family safe.
So, maybe the next time you hear the word plumber, the image in your head will be a little different. Maybe instead of just a wrench, you'll see a high-tech video camera, or a smart thermostat, or just the expertise needed to manage the incredibly complex web of systems that keeps our modern homes running. It really makes you think, doesn't it? Who are the other hidden experts all around us? The ones whose incredible skills we rely on every single day without even realizing it?